Hey, welcome to EPN. I'm Victor Lucas, and you are joining us for the Rocket and Raygun Awards for 2017. We've looked at all kinds of great categories, so hopefully you've watched some of those videos. Right now, we're going to take a look at the best audio of 2017. And first up, we're going to hear from the EPN family.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 did a lot of things wrong, but it did a lot of things right as well. And one of those things is its sound design. This game sounds amazing. I mean, the first Battlefront sounded incredible, but Battlefront 2, my God, the music, the blaster noises. I mean, even like some of the voice actors who had to, cover up for the missing voice actors did a great job. I love this game's delivery. It just really sounds and feels like Star Wars, and that's not always easy to do. So for me, even though it had some flaws, Battlefront 2 had the best sound of 2017.
I was sort of going to throw this one to Star Wars Battlefront 2, but I realized they're just using sounds that have been in the movies for ages, and they just resonate with us because of nostalgia. If you think about really sound design, Super Mario Odyssey, every little sound effect, every little wacky character's voice, there's so much that goes into it. I mean, we sort of think of it as one package, but there's so much that goes into the audio design of a game that big and that complex. And I don't think we really think about it sometimes, but when you do think about it, yeah, I mean, the guys at Nintendo, they're geniuses in every aspect of game design, but in audio as well.
The best sound in a video game in 2017, this was difficult because I really enjoyed me some soundtracks in video games this year. I thought Cuphead had an incredible soundtrack. If you didn't play Cuphead, listen to it. You don't have to play it. It's hard. Just listen to the music. It's good. And Super Mario Odyssey had a plethora of tunes. So if I had to go with the feels, I would go with Mario. If I had to go with just best original stuff, I would go with Cuphead.
We've got some great friends in the media community out there with the Happy Console Gamer and Kind of Funny guys, and we open it up to them as well.
So best audio for me goes to what was my favorite RPG of the year. I'm going to give it to Persona 5 again. The musical score in this is unbelievable. They've, in fact, released a vinyl soundtrack. I think it's like 6 or 8 vinyl records. It's ridiculous. But the one thing I know is the further I've stepped away from Persona 5, the more I listen to the music. And my wife was addicted to the game, and I was playing the music last week, and she's like, wow, this is so nostalgic. Nostalgia has kicked in already because the music is that phenomenal. And this is the sound effects in general, the monsters and demons in this game. Really great stuff.
Best audio in 2017, I again got us to talk about Star Wars Battlefront 2. Star Wars is a franchise that everybody knows and loves, and it means something to them. And I think a lot of that has to do with the audio cues and the sound design. And Battlefront 2, while not a perfect game by any means, really nailed the audio.
And of course, the EPN sponsors who have been viewing our material on YouTube here for a very long time, they don't just write comments, we got them to send us some videos as well.
Best audio, I'm also giving to Persona 5. I just love that music. I was humming those tunes when we stopped playing. I listened to the soundtrack online once in a while. It's just one of those games that makes me enjoy that world, and I just love the sound that they put together for that.
Best audio, gonna come back to Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. The audio layer in that game, do yourself a favor, listen to it on headphones late at night while playing it. It's so intense, it so gets in your head, all the little voices that are going on, telling you things, contradicting each other. It really goes to show how this conflicted mind of Senua is going through this world and doesn't really know what's happening to her and why she's doing what she's doing, but something's telling her to do it. And I think that comes really close to what it might feel like if you have a mental illness, as the game talks about. So audio design there is just fantastic, and it goes along so well with performance of the motion capture artist there. It's a great game, it's great audio. Play Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
Best audio is a bit tougher for me to rank because I usually judge it by the soundtrack, but I will give it to Sonic Mania because it's one of the best soundtracks I've heard in recent memory thanks to the composer T. Lopes. Not only do the classics that came back sound greater than ever, but the new tracks are basically becoming modern classics for me now. If I had a vinyl record player, I would actually go and buy the vinyl record of the soundtrack. That's how good the soundtrack for Sonic Mania is.
Clayton Blair, another EPN sponsor, did not send us a video, but he chose Star Wars Battlefront 2, as did I, so we're in agreement there, Clayton. It is an absolutely incredible sounding experience, and it really does transport you into the Star Wars universe. I have a blast playing that game, as controversial as it is. And in fact, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is our winner for Best Audio in 2017. Congratulations to the audio teams at DICE and Criterion and Motive. Fantastic work there, everybody. And we've got more categories headed your way, as well as lots of other content that you can check out. If you dig our stuff, hit subscribe, that little bell, and if you're so inclined, that sponsorship button too.